going on, guys?
What up?
What up, Ray? Today we're gonna get out. We're gonna take out my 91 Civic Si with JDM B16A against Ray's 99 Civic Si and his original 215,000 mile B16A. Now for mods, he basically has intake header exhaust setup, nothing else. I have the same, but I also have an intake manifold and throttle body, which I don't think makes the biggest difference on naturally aspirated B16A. Might help a little bit, it might not. We're gonna find out right now.
What's that?
It like rusted off.
Rust. This car's originally from Nebraska.
Oh,
like,
okay.
man, I had the hardest time taking out the suspension. Like my bolts kept snapping and snapping. It's like I just gave up on it.
Did you get the lower control arm fixed?
Just one.
Just one?
I
Okay.
only had one polished control arm. The other one I just like didn't bother with it.
So he has an AM intake, unknown header. We were laughing right now because we're saying Vtec exhaust, but it's Vtec piping. The car is originally from Nebraska, so it had a lot of issues with the suspension, and one control arm has been replaced, the other one's not, so it's missing the axle back portion of the exhaust right now. And then my car just skunked two parts. Skunked two exhaust header, have OEM airbox, that's actually a JDM OEM airbox, and then the skunk 2 intake manifold throttle.
Exhaust. Exit. Yeah, my body is just like.
Especially if you want to keep it kind of OEM.
Yeah, it's not too. It's too
Going too much with it.
Yeah. That always happens to me though.
It doesn't just always happen, it always happens to you.
Yeah. But I had my tranny was original from that car. I don't know how many miles it had. But after like the whole session was good, and after I was coming back, it just kept popping out fifth, and after a while I was like, oh, whatever, maybe just, I don't know. Job Monday, I don't mean, I just kind of started back on. I was like, yeah. So I ended up getting all my money back. I ended up getting like $3 grand. Sold them more for like $15 million. Fired up the whole car. So I got some for that.
So who's gonna win? How quick do you think your B16 is?
I don't know, we're about to find out.
I know, me either. I feel like this one's kind of slow. I feel like my sedan was the stronger one out of the two.
I feel like you're gonna beat me just because you all put together.
You think so?
Yeah.
So Ray has faith in me beating him.
Unfortunately.
That right there is gonna be the end of him, hopefully.
My granny shift up.
I am too. I'm gonna grind shift into third because my transmission's grinding ugly. Perfect. It'll be a perfect setup for third gear. Let's get these cameras put on and let's get out there. You all honk? Got you on the launch.
Huh?
Got you on the launch,
yeah,
I could tell, I could see your tires spinning and shooting up.
You're just took off. Let's do a roll.
Let's do it. What do you want to do the roll in?
20 first?
First 20? Let's bust it.
Yeah, man, John. How you gonna do it?
You honk again when you're ready at 20. Let's line up together. big from the stop.
What are you gonna do?
You gonna launch lower this time?
What'd you launch?
55.
You launched 55? I was like 3! Awesome.
You wanna try it? You might spin though a lot. Let's do a 3 launch. Let me rev it up. I'm ready. Go. I'm gonna pick Chris up, we'll get out of here.
That's it?
Yep. Nash, you wanna go again?
One more time.
One more?
This is good.
Dig or roll?
A 20 roll on first gear.
20 first? Okay. Now to wrap it up, guys, as you can see, Ray took a couple L's today. He's cool about it though. Really good friend. And we just kind of want to see what it did out there. We are actually going to run a compression test on this engine. We don't know. We kind of wanted to see what it was at, just because of the discrepancy in mileage. Chris and I were talking on the way back that we're thinking, my engine, I think you guys have seen it before. It's been a while since I've had a video on it. Bought it out of a CRX that was running. It's a JDM long block, so it probably has a lot less mileage on it. Maybe, I don't know, 80,000 miles potentially, who knows. Really good compression. I've done a compression test on it in the past, no issues. I never did a leak down. So it's probably one of the reasons there. Maybe the header and exhaust combo, a little bit nicer setup, make a couple extra horsepower. But what I think makes the biggest difference is the weight. Essentially the same motor, same power, but I have a lot less weight. You're probably looking at 2,300 pounds max. And do you know what these weigh?
Oof, I don't.
No? I imagine the EM1's at least high 2s, probably like 25 to 27 is my guess. So we're going to run a compression test. I'm actually going to put that in the video. We'll check it out and see how his compression is. Make sure it's out of gear though. Okay, go for it. You ready? We're good. So first cylinder is at 180. Now we need to swap it out.
That's solid, right? 180?
Yeah, definitely. So just push the little button here and
release.
Yep.
Okay.
And then spin it out and go to number 2.
So is this OBD? This is still OBD1?
OBD2.
This is 2.
Oh, it's 2?
This is actually OBD2B
Oh.
because of 99-2000. So that's why it's a little
different.
with the distributor and everything. You know, it's funny that hatch over there is OBD2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they wired it up. It looks,
OBD1? Isn't it like
it's easier, but when they put it together,
ready?
it's yeah, I'm ready. They put like that. I guess they were trying to do that. Huh? I think so. Like they could have went the alternative, but I think with the motor and the distributor, go for it. Okay. So this one's a little lower. We got 165, 168-ish. So a little bit of discrepancy in cylinder number 2. Let's do number 3.
That's where I lost.
Another reason why you lost.
God, you're so pissed when motor's so
Is your
You know, as what?
Oh no, go.
Oh no. I was gonna. No, you go, dude.
You go.
I know.
I'll go.
What's up?
I was just gonna ask, on your OBD, on the OBD2, is the distributor different for the B20, or is just the plugs?
I think it's a different distributor altogether.
Oh.
The plug is the same on that car. They actually repinned it over here.
Because this one looks different than like your distributor.
Yeah, I think it is a little different because of the Dohc Vtec as compared to the non. Yeah, go for it. Good. This one close to 180, maybe like 175.
Okay.
All right. Let's do number 4. Easy, right?
Yeah.
You never done one before, you said, right? Super easy. Now, different gauges will give you different readings sometimes. Like that one's from Harbor Freight, and I've read that there's some that they'll show a little higher compression, but you're mainly looking for a variance from cylinder to cylinder, like across it.
Alright, last one.
Go for it. Good. So cylinder number 2 is the weak one. This one's up to 180 as well.
Okay, so 180.
So obviously, yeah, it's not supposed to be more than like a 10% discrepancy, and that's close. Because say if you're looking at, imagine they were 200 across the board, you could have all the way to 180. 200 to 180, that'd be like a 20% discrepancy. Okay. So at that much, it's not a huge amount. I've seen a lot worse, but nothing to really worry about. And it's not like we're racing 24/7.
No, we are.
The quest to get that hatch? Nice. So that'll be it, guys. Finished up the compression test. Seems to be pretty solid across the board for his car. Nothing we're sweating about. This one, cylinder number 2, as you saw, was a little bit lower than the rest. But it's not a huge discrepancy where it's still a pretty solid compression. We'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you thought of the races.